Real quick, Tuesday morning, Birmingham arrived. This toilet was just wobbling backwards and forth, had no seal. I was able to get all this situated and tightened back down now. The stem definitely needs to be replaced at some point. They complained that it just continued to run over and over and over again. Pulled the diaphragm, cleaned it, and able to get it to run. Once it flushes, though, it is a little bit long of a flush, so we definitely need to replace this. I think we'll be able to reuse this. Somebody has markered this pretty heavy in here, so as you can see, that doesn't work too well, but you have to usually manually flush. So before this thing would just continue to run, now it's got about a 7-second flush, 8-second flush total, but it will shut down here, which is way better than what it was when I first arrived. It should be shutting off right now. It's a little bit longer flush than we like, of course, but it is working, it is functional right now. The women's side was exactly the opposite. You can see this setup. I want to replace the motion sensor, and I want to replace the stem down. A lot of the seals in here were busted. As you can see, it's not leaking currently. I was able to tighten it up pretty good, but we definitely need to replace this stem and the motion sensor on this one. And as you can see, the plumbing in the wall, it was moving considerably because the toilet was able to. Also, with this particular toilet, the concrete is way off. They had 3 or 4 wedges in it already. Once I was able to tighten it down, we have no more leaks on the outside or anything of that sort. None of this is new. This was from the old. I mean, it was literally rocking horribly, and it won't move now. But anyway, we need a quote to replace the stem, new wall mount, motion sensor, and new diaphragm. In the women's, they just complained that it was flushing too slow, that there was no flush. I was able to adjust this one, but this one's even worse than the other one. But now it does have a stronger flush. So the timer on this one here, this thing is old school. We need to replace this one with something more modern, because this one here just does not work very well. But it is flushing now. There again, this one's out as well on the inside. You can see the cracked glass. This one here needs to be replaced as well. So I'll get the numbers on these, but I would suggest us making them the same when we do replace these. This one's not leaking, so both is flushing, both's in working order now. Job complete, but I would recommend us, adjusting the stem. This one over here, this flange here, you can see how tight it's sitting around the floor. It's sitting nice, so this one's okay, but the other side there is probably going to need to be ground down. This one here, as you can see, the wedges, the concrete here, this definitely needs to be ground down. That flange underneath this particular one needs to recess into the floor, so there's no need for wedges here. There's a big sag in the concrete right here, but if we get that flange down low enough, grind out where the flange goes in, the new one, recess it into the concrete just a little bit, and then bolt it back down and glue, of course, but that'll eliminate needing a lot of these wedges here.